So, any given Thursday, Stephen A. Smith, who wins tonight?
I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys to win tonight's game because they're going up against Jay Cutler. It doesn't matter about Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, Matt Forte. As long as Jay Cutler and Mark Trestman are on the other side of the field, the Dallas Cowboys should not have any problems. I don't know what the weather conditions are going to be like. But since Mark Trestman is the coach, that means you don't have much of a defense. Since Jay Cutler is the quarterback, that means you don't have much of an offense. And the combination of the two things, I believe, will spell doom for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, obviously, for the Chicago Bears. Now, obviously, since I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to make it far more interesting than they should. Because obviously, being the accident waiting to happen that they are, really allergic to prosperity per se, the fact that we're expecting them to win tonight's game, I think puts more pressure on them. I think as a result, they don't perform. I think as a result, they make the game far more interesting than it should be. But in the end, when the dust settles, the Dallas Cowboys should win this football game because they're going up against Jay Cutler. And even a defense that has been at times impressive, at times living up to expectations, at times anemic, regardless of how inconsistent that may be, it's not required against Jay Cutler because Jay Cutler is a model of inconsistency. He's a walking piece of mediocrity, Midwest style. And as a result, I expect him to show up Soldier Field tonight. I expect him to throw a couple of touchdown passes. I expect him to have his moments. But in the end, when it's counted most, Jay Cutler will come up short because that's what he's accustomed to doing. And we don't even have to get into Tony Romo, DeMarco Murray, and Des Bryant and the fact that they just lost to the Eagles last week, getting embarrassed on Thanksgiving Day, and they're losing ground in the NFC
We don't have to bring
East,
that up, though.
and they can't afford to lose another game. The urgency will be enough. But it's just the fact that they're going up against Jay Cutler and Mark Trestman. That should be more than enough. I expect the Cowboys to win this game somewhere along the lines of, I would say, 27-21.
You did say yesterday, you let it slip, that you would not be surprised if the Chicago Bears won this game.
I don't believe they're winning this game, though. I truly don't. Because I don't believe in the Chicago Bears. And I'm not Brandon Marshall. I don't wear Jay Cutler pom-poms, which is the only mistake he's made.
You know what?
I know you're going to go against me. Yeah, you're going to do that just to be you.
I am not going to make a pick on this game.
You must be crazy.
I'm out.
You must be crazy.
I'm out.
You don't get to do that on first take.
What do
What's
we
the
do
name of the
here?
show?
I'm out.
Please.
I'm out. I'm done.
No,
I'm out.
you
I'm
don't.
over. I'm over. Number one, I don't want to jinx what's left of my Dallas Cowboys. I'm sick and tired of jinxing them with bold, confident predictions. And the truth is, from my heart of hearts, I'm no longer bold and I'm no longer confident in my Dallas Cowboys. If truth be told, if I had to pick this game, if I forced myself to reveal my heart of hearts on this show on national TV, live national TV, I would pick the Chicago Bears. Because
So what's wrong with picking them then?
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go either way. I'm just going to abstain today on a game that is make or break for my Dallas Cowboys. If they are going to do anything at all, like I think they can do the rest of this month and year, they have to win tonight. It's as simple as that. If they want to position themselves to do what I believe they are capable of doing, they have to go to Chicago and win a game in which they got annihilated 1 year ago about right now. It was a Monday night. And the final score at Chicago was 45-28. But in truth, it was 42-14, and the Cowboys scored a couple of garbage late touchdowns. It was 42-14. Just a year ago, it was actually December the 9th. My man Tony Romo went 11 for 20 for 104 yards at Chicago in the cold weather in a night game. Are you kidding me? And again, Cutler did not play. It was Josh McCown, but against pretty much this same defense, give or take a player or two. Josh McCown went 27 for 36 for 348, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, a 99 QBR on a scale of 100. So with Forte last year getting 102 yards rushing, with Brandon Marshall, our friend, getting 100 yards in receiving, how confident should I be about this game? And I'm going to throw another little painful irony at you here. My friend Jay Feely, just signed with the Chicago Bears as their new kicker. He will kick tonight for the Chicago Bears. Jay has been kind of a friendly rival of mine. We've gone at it many times before,
I like Jay.
both on and off the field. We've had our on-the-field competitions.
But we all know Jay's running for office eventually.
Okay,
I mean,
all right,
he has a
that's
future
fine.
career in politics.
Okay, so now I'm up against the two Jays in my life, Jay Feely and Jay Cutler, my fellow alum from Vanderbilt. And you just saw in the clips that we just used to lead into this segment, I am done with Jay Cutler. I'm definitely not done with my school, Vanderbilt University, though there are times when I watch Jay play, I think we should revoke his degree. That's how sick I get of watching Jay Cutler. So wouldn't it be painfully ironic if the two Jays do me in? And I must admit.
Two Jays.
Yeah, I must admit, I texted my friend Jay Feely and said, wouldn't it be ironic if you kicked a, 48-yard field goal at the buzzer to beat me? And he wrote back, ha ha. Well, wouldn't it be painfully ironic if those two Jays did in my Cowboys tonight? Okay, should they win this game? Yeah, they're 3.5-point favorites. Should they be able to run the ball on what's left of this pathetic Bears defense, which is now 30th in points allowed, gave up 50-something to both the Patriots and the Packers? Sure, they should be able to. Should Romo be able to do a little bit more now that he got a whole week of rest as opposed to just the few days leading up to Thanksgiving? Sure, I will give you that. But Jay Cutler tonight will scare me to death against a defense that got wiped off the map on Thanksgiving Day. Did you see any semblance of credibility in my defense on Thanksgiving Day?
No, but they were going up against the Eagles, not
Sanchez?
It doesn't matter.
Mark Sanchez?
It doesn't matter.
I've had enough. I'm about off the bandwagon.
It doesn't matter.